right, Demon fans. At this time, we want to take a moment to honor the life of a very special lady who was laid to rest on Monday. Nellwyn Poole was a loyal NSU fan every moment of her 86 years, a lifelong Natchitoches resident. At our funeral service, we were reminded there was no more passionate fan in the stands in Prather Coliseum than Miss Poole. Her love for her family, for others, and for her alma mater was boundless. She and her husband created the Dan and Nellwyn Poole Scholarship for NSU Athletics as one lasting example of that approach. We extend our love and sympathy to the entire Poole family. Please, at this time, join the NSU Athletics Department and our basketball family in a moment of silence for Miss Nellwyn Poole. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you'll please direct your attention to midcourt as we honor 3 seniors, the class of 2018 for the NSU basketball programs. Director of Athletics Greg Burke and our head coaches Jordan Dupuis and Mike McConaughey, along with FCA directors Randy and Christy Price, will greet them on behalf of everyone in the NSU basketball family. First, our Lady Demon Senior. Please welcome number 44, Tia Youngblood. A DeRidder native, Tia is a 4-year letter winner. She has helped the Lady Demons reach 3 Southland Conference tournaments and make 2 postseason tournament appearances. As a freshman, she was a vital part of the 2015 team that repeated as Southland Tournament champions and reached the 2nd straight NCAA tournament. Tia has played in all 122 games of her career, starting in '66. A 3-time member of the Southland Commissioner's Spring Honor Roll, Tia received her undergraduate degree in Industrial Engineering Technology in December. Joining her today is her mother, Krishan Youngblood. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from DeRidder, number 44, Tia Youngblood. And now for the 2 Demon Seniors. Joining them on the court, Coach Mike and Miss Connie McConaughey. Please welcome number 44, Cameron Lazar. After being a 4-year letterman for the Demon football team, leading the 2017 team in receiving, Cameron joined the basketball team in December. He has played in 13 games and has started the last 2. His toughness and competitiveness set a great example for his younger teammates. With Cameron today are his mother and father, Julie and Carrie Lazar, along with his sister Carolyn and his brother Braylon. From Baton Rouge, number 44, Cameron Lazar. At this time, please welcome number 1, Isaiah Sweeney. In his 2nd season with the Demons, after transferring from East Los Angeles College, Isaiah has played in 55 games, starting in 41, averaging just under 10 points in his career. He scored a career-best 26 at Corpus Christi and grabbed his Demon high in rebounds, 11 against Nichols. This season, Isaiah is scoring 11 points per game. With Isaiah today are 2 ladies very important to him and the Demon basketball team, Miss Marsha Bolton and Aunt D, Donna Motter. Please welcome from Compton, California, number 1, Isaiah Sweeney. One more time, let's salute the NSU basketball class of 2018. Tia Youngblood, Cameron Lazar, and Isaiah Sweeney. Good evening and welcome to Prather Coliseum on the beautiful campus of the Northwestern State University. And now let's get ready for tonight's games by meeting our starting lineups. First, for our visitors from Hammond. At guard, a 5'9" junior from New Orleans, Louisiana, number 0, Marlene Veal. At guard, a 6-foot senior from Orlando, Florida, number 3, Joshua Fillmore. At guard, a 5'11" senior from New Orleans, Louisiana, number 5, Jabbar Singleton. At forward, a 6'7" senior from Norcross, Georgia, number 21, Jordan Capps. And at guard, a 6'8" junior from Little Rock, Arkansas, number 24, Keith Charleston. Head coach of the Lions is Jay Ladner, assisted by David Kiefer, Joe Stibing, and Kyle Roan. And now, Demon fans, on your feet. And welcome today's Northwestern State starters. At guard, a 5'10" freshman from Monroe, Louisiana, number 0, C.J. Jones. At guard, a 6'7" junior from Clarence, Louisiana, number 10, Malik Matwire. At forward, a 6'8" junior from Port Allen, Louisiana, number 20, Ishmael Lane. At guard, a 6'4" junior from Seattle, Washington, number 22, DeAndre Love. At guard, a 5'11" senior from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, number 44, Cameron Lazar. Head coach for the Demons is Mike McConaughey, assisted by Jeff Moore, Bill Lewitt, and Jacob Spielbauer.
And in the middle is Ishmael Lane, 6'8", 250, the junior from Port Allen High School, Port Allen, Louisiana. Ishmael Lane coming off of his 9th double-double of the season. That's 3rd most in the Southland Conference. He is working right now on back-to-back double-doubles, 21 and 11 and 22 and 11 in his last 2 ball games. So Southeastern Louisiana, 1 game back of Nichols in the Southland standings. The Colonels, who will be in here next Wednesday, are 13 and 2 and atop the Southland Conference. Meanwhile, Southeastern Louisiana 12 and 3 and a game back in a big group of folks that are sitting 1 game back. Southeastern, Stephen F. Austin, Sam Houston is a game and a half back. New Orleans is right behind them. So a lot of folks back there. Demons will win the tip. We're going to have a stoppage of play as the shot clock had gone 5 seconds with the clock looks like it started a little bit early. So somehow 6 seconds has gone off the clock, but 2 seconds has only gone off the shot clock. So C.J. Jones, guarded by Marlon Veal, works to the right wing. Works with the left hand, flips it into the left corner. DeAndre Love drives, flips it, and turns it right over to Jordan Capps at the free throw line. Capps will bring it the other way. He'll take it up, shot blocked, foul called. Capps just went coast to coast with it and drew the foul on Malik Matwire. So the Demons, who are Demons are the most turnover-prone team in the nation, averaging over 17 turnovers a game. They start their first possession with a turnover. That turns into a free throw opportunity on the other end for Jordan Capps. First one is no good. Just dies on the back rim and spins away. Jordan Capps coming in just a 56% free throw shooter. So I guess giving him a dunk or giving him 2 free throws. Free throw's the better option. Capps makes 1 of 2. 1-0 the lead for Southeastern Louisiana. C.J. Jones into the front court. Calls out the play. Marlon Veal will guard him all the way out. Gives it to Cameron Lazar. DeAndre Love. Back to Jones. Lob to Ishmael Lane on the baseline. Skip pass goes off the arms of DeAndre Love, but caught by Cameron Lazar. Tiptoed the sideline like he was going to stay in bounds for the catch. Love up top to Ishmael Lane. Lane back to Love. 5 to shoot. Love pulls up from just inside of 3. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound pulled down by Veal. Veal works to the right side. Stopped by Cameron Lazar. Veal lobs it down low to Capps. Capps under the basket, clears space as it's stripped by Malik Matwire and out of bounds. 59 seconds gone by. It's 1-0 Southeastern. Demons missing a shot and turning it over on their first 2 possessions. They get it out to Keith Charleston. Now all the way back to Marlon Veal. Veal will drive against Ishmael Lane. Skip it right corner. 3 from Charleston from there is good. Keith Charleston gives Southeastern a 4-0 lead. Ishmael Lane brings it in, hands it off to Cameron Lazar. Lazar gets the screen and roll at the top, flips it left wing to Love, left corner Jones. Jones looking underneath, gets it to Matwire, guarded by Capps. Matwire spins baseline, has it knocked away, gets it back, spins inside, but he stepped on the baseline, and the Demons turned it over for the 2nd time. And Mike McConaughey just stands with his hand on his hip, shaking his head. Officials for this game, Roger Schmitz, Josh Hogue, and Travis Model. So Southeastern will bring it into the front court. Marlon Veal right side. Demons trail 4-0 here. Beal works to the free throw line against Lazar, feeds it underneath the Caps, layup up and good. Jordan Caps got loose underneath, and it is 6-0 in favor of Southeastern, and the second 5 are about to check in. Love out to Jones, top of the key, Matuire. Dribble handoff with Cameron Lazar, skips it left wing to Love, had a good look at a 3, didn't take it. Jones out long to Lane. Lane steps back, Love, right wing, drives again. Right corner Lazar, back to Matuire, deep 3 right wing, buries it. Malik Matuire, big bucket there for the Demons, settled them in a little bit, 6-3. Beal crosses over, spins, and was flying down as Cameron Lazar was defending him. Lazar will be hit with his first personal. And 5 fresh bodies will check in for the Demons. Czar Perry, 6'1", the freshman from El Dorado High School in El Dorado, Arkansas. Brandon Hutton, 6'5", 215, the sophomore transfer from Chicago, Illinois, De La Salle High School, University of Iowa, Indian Hills Community College. Isaiah Sweeney, 6'3", 190, the senior from Compton, California, Compton High School, Portland State, East Los Angeles Junior College. Darian Dixon, 6'8", 220, the freshman from Bowie, Maryland, out of Bishop McNamara High School and Scotland Performance Institute. And Larry Owens, 6'8", 260, the freshman from Monroe, out of Carroll High School. Czar Perry and DeAndre Love did not play in this first matchup, so this will be the first time that Perry and Veal will see each other. Driving in, pulling it back out. Fillmore now has it. Left wing, gives to Veal. Veal with 5 to shoot. Works with against Czar Perry, out long to Fillmore. Deep 3 on the way, back iron no good, long rebound. Charleston tries to save it, but it goes out of bounds. 6-3, Northwestern State trails. Second wave will have their first offensive possession. Czar Perry gets to work against Marlon Veal for the first time. Perry into the front court. He's going to feed it out to Brandon Hutton, right wing Isaiah Sweeney, back to Perry, lob inside to Owens, easy catch, easy finish, great look. Czar Perry to Larry Owens, 6-5, the freshman to freshman connection. Veal stopped by Perry on the right wing, Caps left wing, Singleton. Jabbar Singleton off the pick and roll, feeds it to the left elbow, Fillmore fires that jumper, no good. Czar Perry clears the rebound, Perry full head of steam into the front court. Works to the top, crosses over, works down the right side, flips it, turns it over, was trying to throw it into the corner. Fillmore picked it off, back the other way. Ooh, a traveling violation not called on Veal. He gets the layup up and in. 8-5, and that's sort of the trade-off you've got with Czar Perry. He has got the ability to make some terrific assists. He can certainly score, but he can turn it over as he has twice in a row now. Back the other way, the layup is up and good for Keith Charleston. 2 consecutive turnovers for Czar Perry, and C.J. Jones is up off the bench. Into the front court, Perry, high screen and roll, crosses over, takes it down the lane. Shot is blocked out of bounds by Keith Charleston. C.J. Jones will check in, Perry will leave. Had a beautiful assist, but also turned it over twice, and Mike McConaughey going to get him off the floor momentarily, get him talk to Bill Lewitt down on the sideline, and then probably get him back in, I would think, reasonably quickly. Brandon Hutton in the corner. Out long to Isaiah Sweeney, 13 to shoot. Gets a screen from Darian Dixon. He'll take a 3 from the top. Good! Isaiah Sweeney cuts the lead to 10-8. Veal back the other way, crosses over, works down the lane. Shot block from behind by C.J. Jones. And we have our under 16 media timeout. 15:43 left to go in the first half of play. Northwestern State down 10-8. We'll take a timeout, come back with more after this. You're listening to the Demons Sports Network. This Demon Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by the Walk-Ons Independence Bowl, Chevyland, Abear Town and Country, and Manpower. Northwestern State down 10-8. The Demons have hit 2 of 2 from beyond the arc. That's for the worst three-point shooting team in America, the Demons.
Get open, Keith.
Charleston gets it in the corner. Now back to the top for Jabbar Singleton. He'll pull it all the way back out. Demons down by 2 on defense. Owens, great job of hedging. Charleston has it at the top, looking inside, drives against Dixon, spins inside, ball is ripped away, but a foul's going to be called, and they're going to give him the shot. Wow, Darian Dixon will pick up his first personal, and they're going to say 2 shots for Keith Charleston. That was our second official, Josh Hogue, who made that call. And Charleston will go to the line to shoot 2. First one is good. Keith Charleston has 6 in the early going. 6 of Southeastern's 11 from Keith Charleston. Had 8 points and 5 rebounds in the first matchup against the Demons. Second free throw, front iron, rattles around and falls for him. Charleston has 7. 12-8. C.J. Jones against Marlon Veal. Veal with relentless pressure on Jones. Jones into the front court, being bodied up by Veal. Gives it to Hutton. Up top to Isaiah Sweeney, right wing to Jones. Back out to Hutton. Hutton crosses over, now pulls it back out. Sweeney, 11 to shoot. Sweeney drives to the left baseline, double team there. Tried to step through, turned it over. Ball lobbed head to Caps, but Jones will knock it away. It'll go out of bounds off of Jones. It'll stay with Southeastern.
Acting like you out there by yourself. Let's go.
Jabbar Singleton will inbound as the Demons will bring the first wave back in. And our lead official, Roger Schmitz, and Travis Model are talking about the shot clock. It stays at 30. 4 fresh bodies will check in for the Demons. Malik Matuire, DeAndre Love, Cameron Lazar, and Ishmael Lane. C.J. Jones will stay in with the first wave. He came back in to replace Czar Perry. Had a couple of turnovers after a beautiful assist. Marlon Veal out long, back cut on the right side to Charleston, flips it into the corner. He'll drive from there. Will Joshua Fillmore back to Caps, left baseline 3 on the way, no good. Rebound DeAndre Love goes up high to snatch it away. Love into the front court, works to the right wing. Out long to Jones, back to Love in the corner. Trying to go 2-man game with Lane and can't. Matuire, dribble handoff, takes it and just kicks it off his own leg out of bounds as he was driving the left baseline. Demons down 12-8, 14:27 left to go. First half of play. Southeastern scored the first 6 points of the ball game. Demons did a nice job weathering that. They've outscored them 8-6 since. Ball went inside to Caps, layup up and good. Got Caps free on a roll down the left side of the lane. Into traffic, but he laid it up past DeAndre Love. C.J. Jones, right corner to Cameron Lazar, back to Jones, right wing. High screen and roll. Jones, left corner, DeAndre Love. Love trying to go inside, can't. Now gives it back to Jones with 14 to shoot. Screen enrollment with Matuire coming up. Now he goes away from it. Deep 2 from the left side. Back iron, no good. Long rebound. Lazar saves it out to Malik Matuire. Nice job by Cameron Lazar. C.J. Jones dribbles out long. Loses it, gets it back. Flips it right side to DeAndre Love. Love dribbles down to the corner. Wants to go inside and can't. Back to Jones. Back to Love. Love drives right baseline. Pull up from 2. Front iron, no good. Rebound Veal off the tip from Caps. Veal brings into the front court, crosses over, flips it back. 3 on the way from Fillmore is good. Joshua Fillmore, his first 3 of the ball game, and Southeastern now leads by 9, 17-8. Ishmael Lane at the top. Back to the basket, drives the right side, ton of contact, no call, and a charge ultimately gets called on Ishmael Lane. Lane picks up his first personal. Czar Perry will check back in for DeAndre Love. Isaiah Sweeney will come in for Cameron Lazar as the Demons will get much more offensive with this group out. Demons trail 17-8. Southeastern has scored 7 in a row since the Demons cut the lead to 10-8. Demons have not had a field goal in almost 3 full minutes. They'll play a little full court. C.J. Jones guarding Marlon Veal. So both point guards on the floor for the Demons right now. Veal works to the top of the key, back to the left wing, flips it underneath, and then across to Caps, and he lays it up and in. Caps has 7, 19-8, an 11-point lead for Southeastern. Czar Perry back out deep. Eddie Polanco is checked in, 6'3", 195, senior from the Bronx, New York, out of Wheels High School in the College of Central Florida. Inside to Matuire. Matuire with the easy lay-in, spins and gets the great feed off of Ishmael Lane. 19-10, ends the 9-0 run for the Lions. Demons down 9. Veal crosses over twice, flips it into the corner. Ball's knocked away, but it's knocked away by the Demons. Boy, Marlon Veal travels quite a bit. That time he had 3 steps before he threw that pass away. So Veal will inbound from the corner. He's also one of the most dynamic point guards, probably the best point guard in the Southland Conference. He has it out long with 12 to shoot, guarded by C.J. Jones. Clock under 10. 12:02 left, Demons down 9. Veal off the screen, has it stripped from behind Czar Perry. Perry flies into the front court. He crosses to the middle, right wing. Sweeney, good look at a 3. Back iron, no good. Deep rebound to Fillmore. He'll flip it ahead to Caps. Caps takes it all the way and lays it up and in. So even when the Demons do something right, something bad comes out of it. Got a good look at a 3 from Sweeney, but it led to a long rebound and a run out for Jordan Caps. Ishmael Lane, top of the key jumper on the way. Back iron, no good. Rebound Polanco, strip from behind, but Veal comes away with the strip. Demons down 21-10. It's an 11-2 run right now for Southeastern. Demons are 4 of 9 from the field, but they've turned it over 7 times in the first half. Veal flips it inside to Caps. Caps has his shot blocked. Rebound pulled down by Lane, but he was out of bounds. Nice job by Malik Matuire getting the block on Caps. Unfortunately, couldn't save the rebound inbounds. 11:13 left to go. Northwestern State down 21-10. We'll take a break, come back with more after this. You're listening to the Demons Sports Network.
Call 318-357-5251 or visit NSUDemon.com/unlimited to make your donation today.
Oh my gosh, what happened?
This Demons Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by Mike and Kenny Knotts, Salter Bus Lines, and Kilpatrick Life. Northwestern State down 21-10, playing defense with 11 on the shot clock, as the Lions have hit 8 of their first 13 from the field, shooting 62%. Keith Charleston has it, gets it to Jabbar Singleton with 6 to shoot. Singleton out deep, works against Malik Matuire. The high arcing jumper just off the front rim, and the offensive putback for Eddie Polanco. And Czar Perry just lost the ball as he was trying to throw a pass, and it leads to a 3-on-1 the other way. 2 from Polanco is good. Stepped on the line, and it is a 15-point lead for Southeastern. They are on a 15-2 run right now after the Demons had cut the lead to 10-8. Perry out long on the dribble. Looks into the right corner for Isaiah Sweeney. He's going to fire a 3 from there, misses it long, and that's going to be another rebound for Southeastern. Brandon Gonzalez comes away with it to Fillmore. Fillmore drifts to the right wing. Skips it all the way to the left corner for Singleton. He'll fire a 3. That one's long, and over the back violation is going to be called on Brandon Gonzalez. Good inside position by Czar Perry. Gonzalez, 6'6", 200, the redshirt freshman from Punta Gorda, Florida, out of Charlotte High School. Demons down 15 as NSU has gone ice cold from the field. They started 3 of 5. They've hit just 1 of their last 6. And they've turned it over already 8 times in the first half. Ball in the right corner, C.J. Jones. Back to Czar Perry. Free throw line, Ishmael Lane. Right corner, Jones. Inside to McGuire, right baseline. McGuire has it stripped away. Gets kicked out long. And here comes Quentin Thomas. Back to Polanco. And, oh, that's a cheap foul drawn by Eddie Polanco on Czar Perry. Perry will pick up his first. Quentin Thomas, 6'2", 175, the senior transfer from Baton Rouge out of Dunham High School. And Nichols, as the Demons are going to bring in DeAndre Love, Larry Owens, Darian Dixon, and Cameron Lazard to stay with C.J. Jones. So the Demons trying to find a lineup that will work, but right now, Southeastern doing what they want with the basketball. Gonzalez has it out long. Thomas will hand off to Jabbar Singleton. Singleton against Darian Dixon. Demons are going to switch this with Cameron Lazard now out on Singleton. Charleston at the top will hand off. Thomas out long against Jones. 9 to shoot. Gives it to Polanco. He'll drive right in. Tried to flip it across. Does to the left corner for Singleton for 3, and it's good. Singleton's first 3 of the ball game, and it is an 18-point lead for Southeastern. Lions are on an 18-2 run. C.J. Jones, left corner DeAndre Love, back to Jones, back to Love. Thought about the 3, back up top to Jones, all the way around to the right wing. Larry Owens wants to hand off to Lazar with 8 to shoot. Cameron Lazar drives right wing, pulls it back, 4 to shoot. Top of the key to Dixon. Dixon's going to step through, take the shot. That's a foul and the bucket for Darian Dixon from 2 against the shot clock. Foul is called on Brandon Gonzalez, his second. The bucket will count for Darian Dixon. That will end an 18-2 run by the Lions. And Dixon will go to the line to shoot 1. That was right up against the shot clock, just sort of stepped right inside the 3-point line. Put up a prayer, went off the backboard and good. Dixon completes the 3-point play. 28-13, but the Demons need stops defensively. Southeastern right now shooting 61% from the field. They are 11 of their first 18. Singleton out deep, works all the way around to the right wing, gives to Thomas. Thomas will drive. Oh, it should have been an offensive foul, and instead it's going to be a foul on Dixon. Boy, Singleton goes in, or Thomas rather, goes in. He throws an elbow to the chin of C.J. Jones to knock him out of the way. No call there. And then they end up with a foul on the end. Quentin Thomas getting the lay-in. He missed it, but he is going to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good, 29-13. Quentin Thomas, first points of the ball game. Ishmael Lane will come in to replace Darian Dixon. Foul was called on Dixon. That's his second. 29-13, Southeastern with the lead. Demons again struggling offensively. They're the lowest scoring team in the Southland Conference this year. Second free throw, no good. Ishmael Lane clears the rebound. He'll hand off to C.J. Jones. Jones will bring it into the front court. Guarded by Marlon Veal. Gives it left wing to Cameron Lazar. Swings to DeAndre Love. Back to Jones, right wing. Lob inside to Owens. That was knocked out of bounds by Southeastern. Singleton actually sort of slam dunked it off of the head official, Roger Schmidt's head. Demons will inbound from the right baseline. Jones will trigger the inbound. Some cross screening. He'll lob it into Lane. Lane has it stripped from behind, and here comes a 4-on-1. Ball is going to be thrown all the way into the corner and turned over. Here comes Cameron Lazar. Lazar speeds ahead, takes it down the right side, feeds Larry Owens, lays it up and good. So the Lions blow a 4-on-1 fast break, and Cameron Lazar turns it into an assist to Larry Owens for a bucket. That's impressive by the football playing Lazar. Polanco 3 left wing is short. Larry Owens clears the rebound for the Demons. He feeds it over to C.J. Jones. Demons down 14. They fired ahead DeAndre Love inside to Ishmael Lane. Lane back to the basket, turns, and he's fouled first by Jordan Capps, who got the elbow up Caps will pick up his first personal. That will be just the third team foul called on Southeastern. So we'll have our under 8 media timeout. 7:43 left to go. Northwestern State trails 29-15. We'll take a break, come back with more after this on the Demons Sports Network.
Ordering online at NSUDemons.com.
Brought to you by State Farm agents Buddy Wood, Jim Pledger, Glenn Talbert, Mike Murphy, and Linda Luck. Demons will inbound from the left baseline. They line up 3 across in front of the rim, one of their favorite formations to inbound from. C.J. Jones gives it out to Ishmael Lane in the corner. Lane looks inside, instead throws it back to Brandon Hutton. To Isaiah Sweeney, back to C.J. Jones, 14 to shoot. Demons are down 29-15 with the basketball. 9 to shoot. Jones, left side to Isaiah Sweeney. Back to the top. Hutton on the right wing. Lob inside to Owens. Owens turns, fouled, and he gets the bucket to fall with 2 on the shot clock. Great patience by the Demons. Foul called on Eddie Polanco is his first. Larry Owens now has 6. And the Demons have cut the lead to 12. NSU on a 7-1 run. So to the free throw line goes Larry Owens. He has gone ice cold from the line, but he rattles that one home. Owens now with 7, and the Demons have cut the lead to 11. 29-18. Back in the front court. They work it inside the Caps. It's knocked away by Owens. Demons have outscored the Lions 8-1 here in the last couple of minutes after Southeastern took an 18-point lead. At 28-10, they were on an 18-2 run, but the Demons have responded with an 8-1 push here. Looking to get it in. They get it in the corner for Fillmore. He'll pull it all the way back out. Drive against Jones, pull it back out. Charleston will back his way down against Sweeney. Goes up with the right hand. Short offensive rebound. It's taken away. Ishmael Lane comes away with it. Caps tried to get it but couldn't. Jones fires to Owens, to Isaiah Sweeney, right corner. Brandon Hutton penetrates, tried to throw it back to Sweeney, and it's knocked out of bounds by Marlon Veal. 6:54 left. Demons down 11. If they get a bucket here, they can cut it back to a single-digit lead. Demons are going to line up again, 3 across at the front of the rim. They're going to lob it out to Ishmael Lane. He'll hand off to C.J. Jones. Jones to the left baseline, walks through all the way to the right wing. Steps back. Jordan Caps is now guarding him. Jones will penetrate, put it up off glass, and good. C.J. Jones, his first points of the ball game, and the Demons are on a 10-1 run. A 10-1 run for the Demons. They've cut the lead back to 9 at 29-20 with 6.5 left to go. Marlon Veal, right side. Jabbar Singleton, good defense by Brandon Hutton. Singleton gets around him, steps through, Euro steps, misses it, but a late foul is going to be called on Ishmael Lane. That is his second. A little Euro step by Jabbar Singleton to step through as Lane picks up his second personal. Ishmael Lane has not scored yet, but does have 2 rebounds and an assist. He only had 1 field goal attempt as Jabbar Singleton misses the first. These are 2 of the worst free throw shooting teams in the Southland Conference. As Malik Matwire comes in for Ishmael Lane. Southeastern at 65.5%. That's 11th in the Southland. Demons at 61%. That's dead last in the Southland. Singleton's second free throw, also no good. Rebound, Larry Owens takes it away after the tip by Jordan Capps. Isaiah Sweeney into the front court, back to C.J. Jones. Back into the corner for Sweeney, penetrates from there. Little floater right inside the free throw line, and good. Isaiah Sweeney's got 5. Demons have cut the lead to 7. They're on a 12-1 run. Veal steps through, flips it to the right corner. 3 on the way from Fillmore is long. Rebound, Larry Owens. Gives to Malik Matwire. Matwire into the front court with it. Works to the left wing, hands off to Sweeney. Sweeney crosses over against Veal. Steps back, long 2. No good back iron. Rebound pulled down by Charleston. Charleston looks to run with it. He'll bring it ahead to Capps on the left baseline. Skips it to Singleton in the right wing. He'll fire a 3 from there, buries it. Jabbar Singleton has 6. That will end the 12-1 run by the Demons. Back to a 10-point lead for Southeastern. C.J. Jones off the screen to Larry Owens at the top. Owens, dribble handoff to Isaiah Sweeney. Sweeney steps back at the top of the key against Capps. He's going to take that 3 from the top. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Marlon Veal. Veal's going to just lob it ahead to Capps. Capps turns, shot off glass and good. Capps has 11. Lead is back to 12 again as Darian Dixon gets set to check into the ball game. Larry Owens asking to come out. Brandon Hutton right corner. Going to drive right baseline. Slams with the left hand. First points for Brandon Hutton as he just attacked from the right corner and threw it down with the left hand. Brandon Hutton is a superior athlete. Just still trying to find his way. He hasn't played really basketball in a couple of years now. Hutton almost gets the steal, gambles for it. Fillmore, though, gives it back to Veal. Veal works off the screen, splits defenders, takes it into traffic, throws it left corner, back to Fillmore, back to Veal. Veal penetrates, floats it with the right hand, good. Marlon Veal's got 4. 36-24. 4:13 left to go, first half of play. Southeastern still shooting it over 50% from the field. Demons also over 50% now. Hutton, step back, long 2 at the top, no good. Rebound, fought for Veal off of, oh, wait a second, no chance. There you go, it was off of Marlon Veal. He corrected himself. Started to point in the direction of the Demons, but it was clearly off of Marlon Veal. And out of bounds, Demons will have the basketball. 3:59 left to go, first half of play. Northwestern State down 12 with the basketball. When we return, you're listening to the Demons Sports Network.
For a year, Bobby, whenever you are ready, drum roll, please. Almost. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, McDonald's, for playing the McDonald's half-court shot. Also, we need all of our men's basketball alumni to be recognized at halftime to please report behind the home bench, as well as women's basketball and our track and field athletes for the in-club and letter presentation. Thank you.
Broadcast is brought to you by State Farm agents Tommy Chester, Trey Murray, Mickey Walker, and Julie Henderson. Northwestern State down by 12, 36-24. The Demons shooting 50% from the field. Southeastern shooting 58% from the field. But the Demons have turned it over 10 times in the first half. Points off turnovers are 16-2 in favor of Southeastern. Caleb Starks is in the ball game for the Demons for the first time. 6'3", 195, the freshman from Lafayette Christian Academy. Lazar Perry works to the right wing on the dribble with Cameron Lazar, DeAndre Love, Darian Dixon, Caleb Starks. Lazar Perry, no one getting open for him. Now we'll give it to Starks at the top with 10 to shoot. Lazar right wing. Lazar gives it back to Love. Dribbles just inside the 3, fires that, no good. Rebound and an over-the-back violation is going to be called inside on Darian Dixon, I believe. Dixon's going to pick up his 3rd. Mike McConaughey just looking quizzically as it appeared that NSU had two players with inside position, and Quentin Thomas came flying over the top of everyone to grab that rebound. So Keith Charleston will go to the line to shoot 1-1 here. Demons have been called for 8 fouls. Southeastern's been called for just 4. As Darian Dixon will check out with 3 fouls. And Jacob Guest will check in, 6'4", 190, the sophomore from Bossier City out of Airline High School. Demons very small right now. The tallest player on the floor is Jacob Guest. Free throw is no good. DeAndre Love flies in, and he gets an over-the-back violation on Quentin Thomas. As the kids would say, ball don't lie. As Thomas will pick up his first personal. So Jacob Guest at 6'4", 190 is the tallest player on the floor right now for the Demons. Czar Perry guarded by Marlon Beal, gives it to Cameron Lazar. Demons go super small here. Guest on the left wing, dribbles it back out, picks up his dribble, hands off to Czar Perry. Perry with 13 to shoot, probably going to go 4 low. Perry drives in, high off glass, no good, gets his own rebound, he's fouled. So Czar Perry will shoot free throws off the foul by Keith Charleston. That's a couple of very dynamic point guards. One, Marlon Veal, has been through it for a couple of years. He's a junior. The other, Czar Perry, just his 8th game in Southland Conference play. As he misses the first free throw, Perry is shooting just 65% from the charity stripe. So now DeAndre Love will check out. Into the ball game, Brandon Hutton. So now the Demons go from having their tallest player at 6'4" to their tallest player at 6'5", Brandon Hutton. Perry misses both free throws. Rebound pulled down by Quentin Thomas. Demons have struggled from the charity stripe. They're the worst free throw shooting team in the Southland Conference at just 61%. Marlon Veal dribbling against Cameron Lazar. Going to drive with the right hand. Flips it back up top to Charleston. He'll drive down the left side into the baseline. Polanco, deep 2 is no good. Rebound, Cameron Lazar goes and snatches it away. Flips it back to Czar Perry. Brandon Hutton up the left side. Hutton full head of steam down the left side. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down. And Southeastern's looking to run. Polanco gives it to Veal. Veal right baseline. That's going to be a bucket for Brandon Gonzalez. And Brandon Hutton is coming up gimpy now. A 14-point lead for Southeastern as Brandon Hutton's going to have to be helped off the floor by Stephen Kim, the Demon trainer. Malik Matwire comes in as his injury replacement. And Hutton, who just missed that bucket, will head towards the end of the bench to be checked on. Into the front court, Czar Perry, high screen and roll. Gives to Guest on the right wing. Guest will drive in, pull the free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound, Quentin Thomas. He's going to be tied up. Jump ball, possession will go back to Southeastern. 2:13 left to go, first half of play. Demons trail 38-24. NSU, again, struggling offensively, and it's not field goal percentage. The Demons have been over 45% for their last 7-8 games now. The problem is turnovers. Demons just have 23 shot attempts in the first half with 10 turnovers. Beal hands off to Polanco, and Polanco gets more cheap fouls than any human I've ever seen. Caleb Starks his first, and that'll be 1-1 free throws for Eddie Polanco. Polanco with the dribble, flopping like a soccer player. Jacob Guest will check out after missing the free throw line jumper, and Polanco will go to the line to shoot 1-1. Eddie Polanco, an 80% free throw shooter, and he makes the first. Polanco has 5. Demons trail now 39-24. Demons have never led in this game. They gave up the first 6 points of the game. They actually got it back to 10-8. And then Southeastern went on an 18-2 run. Demons responded with a 12-1 run to cut it to 7, but it's not been any closer than double digits since. 40-24. Eddie Polanco has 6 as he makes both free throws. Czar Perry up top to Cameron Lazar. Caleb Starks. Right wing to Czar Perry. Perry's going to drive with the left hand, pull up at the right elbow, buries it. Czar Perry can do that. 40-26. Minute 40 left to go. Demons down 14. Czar Perry did not play in the first matchup. between these two teams. He's coming off of a 16-point performance, but with 9 turnovers. They work the ball inside to Charleston, and he's fouled. Foul is called on Malik McGuire. That is his second, and that'll be 2 free throws. 10th foul called on NSU. Jacob Guest getting set to check back into the ball game. And Keith Charleston goes to the line to shoot a pair. First one on the way is good. Charleston's got 8. 41-26, Southeastern with the lead. A minute and a half left. Demons just again struggling offensively. Shooting 46%. Normally if the Demons used to, when they would shoot 46%, they'd have 90 points in a game. But at 46% right now, too many turnovers. That's an air ball on Charleston. So Keith Charleston was 3 for 4 from the free throw line, and then air balls one. Lazar Perry working against Marlon Veal in the backcourt. Minute 25 left, Demons down 15. Perry, handoff to Cameron Lazar. Caleb Starks left wing. Top of the key, Larry Owens. Owens will dribble to the right elbow, back to Jacob Guest. He'll take a 3 from the top. Front iron, no good. Rebound tipped out to Lazar by Perry. Lazar will penetrate over to Starks, who can't quite get it on the way up. Gets his own rebound. Putback is good. Caleb Starks' first points of the ball game. 41-28. Going to guard Marlon Veal. Veal, bunch of crossovers, but not going anywhere. Pull it back out long. Marlon Veal guarded by Starks out long on the left wing. Wants a high screen and roll. Doesn't really get one. They feed it back to the left wing. Drive from there. Spin. That's going to be a foul and the bucket for Brandon Gonzalez. As Cameron Lazar slipped and fell and was sort of body checking Gonzalez as he drove in. Bucket and the foul for Gonzalez. He's now got 4. 3-point play is good. Gonzalez has 5, makes it 44-28. Southeastern is led by as much as 18. Demons had cut it to 7 a few minutes ago, but it's back to a 16-point advantage. Southeastern, since it was cut to 7, 15-6 run. Lazar Perry hands off Cameron Lazar. Out long to Caleb Starks. Starks works back to the basket to Larry Owens at the top. Owens dribbles with the right hand into traffic, and he's fouled by Keith Charleston. Charleston picks up his second. That'll be 1-and-1 free throws now for Larry Owens. It took 19 minutes and 35 seconds for the Demons to get Southeastern into the bonus. As Eddie Polanco and Joshua Fillmore will both check back in. Vontae Ott will check in for Jacob Guest. Ott, 6'3", 185, the freshman from Victorville, California, out of Hesperia High School. Ott did not play on Wednesday at Incarnate Word. At Southeastern, had 1 point and 1 rebound. Front of the 1-and-1 is no good for Larry Owens. Charleston clears the rebound. Starks will harass him. He'll give it back to Marlon Veal. Vontae Ott's going to guard Marlon Veal. They're going to go 1-4 low. Demons go to the zone now with a 3-2 look here with 4 to shoot. Into the left corner, 3 on the way is good from Joshua Fillmore, and that'll end the first half. A 19-point lead into halftime for Southeastern Louisiana. Things looking very bleak for the Northwestern State Demons, as the Lions have gotten whatever they want, whenever they wanted it, shooting nearly 60% in the first half. Northwestern State down by 19. Northwestern State starts with the basketball. They work it inside to Ishmael Lane, who misses a short turnaround. Southeastern clears the rebound. The Demons down 19. That ball kicked away from Marlon Veal. C.J. Jones into the front court with it. Jones flips it back to Isaiah Sweeney for the two-hand slam. 7 for Sweeney. The Demons open up the scoring in the second half off of the turnover by Veal. Tried to work it inside the Caps, but it's kicked by Malik Matwire. 19-23 left to go in the ball game. Demons have cut the lead to 17. Thanks to the run-out bucket, the C.J. Jones to Isaiah Sweeney slam. That's C.J. Jones' first assist of the ball game. The Demons now have 6 assists. They average the fewest assists among any team in the nation at 9.5 assists a game. That is dead last in America. But the Demons have 6 now. They had 5 at halftime. They'll try to see if they can continue to share the ball effectively. And the problem's not necessarily been the passing, it's what happens after the pass. Brandon Hutton, by the way, starting the second half, so I guess his ankle is okay. C.J. Jones, Isaiah Sweeney, Ishmael Lane, Malik Matwire, Brandon Hutton, Jabbar Singleton, Keith Charleston, Marlon Veal, Jordan Caps, excuse me, who has it in the right elbow. Long two is shorts, an air ball, and goes out of bounds. Also, Joshua Fillmore on the floor for Southeastern. Brandon Hutton getting the start in the second half in place of Cameron Lazar, who again is just a bit of an offensive liability, has not scored yet this season. Hutton wants to give it to Lane, now does at the top. Skips it left wing to Jones, left corner to Matwire. Matwire out to Isaiah Sweeney, left wing. He'll dribble, just turns it over. Here comes Keith Charleston, flips it left wing to Singleton. Oh, he traveled, not called, puts it underneath the Caps, who lays it up and in. Boy, Singleton traveled, no doubt about it. Shuffled the feet, didn't get called. Demons, though, just turn it over just so indiscriminately. Left corner, Isaiah Sweeney. Sweeney was just dribbling at the top and turned it over. C.J. Jones back to Malik Matwire, left wing. Dribble handoff to Isaiah Sweeney off 2 screens. Drives in. That's going to be a foul call on the floor as Sweeney stepped through. Foul on Keith Charleston, and that's the big fella's third. So Charleston will pick up his third, and Northwestern State with a fresh 20-second shot clock will go to work offensively. Right baseline, just throw an inbound to Brandon Hutton, and he just loses it out of bounds. That's the kind of season it's been for the Demons. They average 17 turnovers a game. That's dead last in America. And it's things like that, just a simple inbound, and it goes right off the hand of Brandon Hutton and right out of bounds. Demons, by the way, have turned it over now 11 times. Southeastern just 3. Jabbar Singleton at the top, guarded by Sweeney, into the right corner for the 3 from Fillmore, and he'll knock it down. 3 threes for him. A 22-point lead for Southeastern, 52-30. Top of the key Lane, he's going to fire a 3 from there, misses it right side. Rebound tipped twice and out of bounds off of Southeastern. It'll belong to the Demons. And Mike McConaughey wants a timeout. 17:37 left to go. Demons all sorts of trouble right now as they are down 22. Take a break, come back with more after this. You're listening to the Demons Sports Network.
Against Nichols. Call 318-357-4268 or visit nsudemons.com to get your tickets today.
Yeah, you.
I'll be out there. Guy right there.
17:37 left to go. Northwestern State down 22. This Demon Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by the Walk-Ons Independence Bowl, Chevyland, Hebert Town and Country, and Manpower. Well, Demons not carrying over much momentum from their first win in 17 tries. Demons started the second half 1 for 3 and have turned it over already twice. They line up 3 across. They get it inside to Ishmael Lane, and he lays it up and in. First points of the ball game for Ishmael Lane. Demons love that inbound set where they line up 3 across right in front of the rim and then run all sorts of different variations of things off of it. Field drives left baseline, steps behind the back, throws it all the way to the right wing. Singleton, he'll penetrate from there. Go back to the corner to Caps, who loses it but gets it back. Caps working against Ishmael Lane. Works with the left hand into the lane, stops, throws it back out. That ball's tipped. Field turnaround jumper from the right baseline, in and out, no good. And Ishmael Lane, they're going to get a jump ball call as Lane ripped it away. Brandon Hutton, I think, maybe he's got something going on because Brandon Hutton looked like he got hit right in the head. And there may be some blood as well, as Brandon Hutton got hit in the head. And I think they're going to come look at the replay to take a look at this and see if there was anything untoward. Hutton went flying as the ball was going inside. Hutton went absolutely flying backwards. As he came in, he got hit definitely in the head. The question is, was it worthy of a flagrant foul? And so the officials are checking that out. It happened with under 10 on the shot clock. Hey, don't forget, final home game of the year for the Demons is Wednesday night. The league-leading Nichols Colonels come into Prather Coliseum for the final home game of the year. That is Wednesday night. It'll be a 6:30 start for Northwestern State and Nichols. This will be here at Prather Coliseum. It'll represent the final home game. Actually, it's a 6 o'clock start, not a 6:30 start, a 6 o'clock start on Wednesday. That you'll definitely want to make sure you come in there and honor this Demon team that has fought hard. It's been a rough season for this squad. A lot of injuries, a lot of attrition. And so there's going to be no harm, no foul. And Southeastern will have the basketball with a fresh 30-second clock. They'll inbound from the right baseline after the jump ball. Ishmael Lane and Jordan Caps. DeAndre Love is in for the Demons to replace that. They go to Caps inside against Love. Gathers himself. Shot is no good, but he's fouled by Love. That's several times now they've run that little rub play where we see a screen up around the elbow, and the big man, whoever it's been Caps and Charleston both, will dive off of that screen and get the ball down on the block. Then they're able to turn and work from there. Caps makes the first free throw. He's got 14 points to lead all scorers. He's still the only guy in double digits in this game. 53-32. Second free throw, no good, as that rebound will be tipped way up in the air. And finally, Isaiah Sweeney will come out with it long. He'll flip it to C.J. Jones. Jones drives the left side. Shot is blocked. Rebound, DeAndre Love puts it back up and in. Love's first points of the ball game. 53-34. They lob it back the other way. That shot blocked from behind by Malik Matwire. Caps' attempt. Ishmael Lane's going to dribble it ahead. Jones. He's going to stop and take the 3 right wing. Back too strong.
Whoa.
Rebound pulled down by Caps.
All right, run it, Mark.
Oh, and Ishmael Lane with the steal. Lane goes, and he's fouled by Jordan Caps. Ishmael Lane waited and baited Jordan Caps, got the steal, then went up, almost dunked it on him. Caps gets called for his second personal, and he's going to get yanked out of the game by Jay Ladner. After that lazy pass out, that's two plays in a row. Caps getting blocked on the offensive end and then getting a rebound and turning it over. Coming out, and that sends Ishmael Lane to the free throw line to shoot a pair where he misses the first. Lane has been the Demons' most successful free throw shooter on the whole. 72% in conference. Isaiah Sweeney has also been good, 75% in the league. But the Demons have struggled as a team In conference play, the Demons shooting just 56% from the free throw line. Lane makes 1 of 2. He's now got 3 points, did not score in the first half. 53-35, 16:22 left. Demons are down 18. Marlon Veal into the front court, guarded by C.J. Jones. Flips it right wing. Joshua Fillmore, the senior, to Charleston. Now left wing. Jabbar Singleton back to Veal. Jones tried to slip the gap. He didn't get it. Veal then makes the 3. He's got 7. 56-35. Jones works off a screen from Lane, takes it to the left side, and that's going to be a foul called. And boy, Marlon Veal got wiped out by Ishmael Lane. No one called the screen to Veal, and he ran into Ishmael Lane, who is a block of muscle. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 15:57 left to go. Northwestern State down 21. We'll take a break, come back with more after this. You're listening to the Demon Sports Network. This Demon Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by Mike and Kenny Knox, Salter Bus Lines, and Kilpatrick Life. Northwestern State down 56-35. Demons will have the basketball. By the way, Keith Charleston just picked up his 4th personal foul. Czar Perry on the left baseline will trigger it in long to Cameron Lazard, DeAndre Love, Larry Owens, and Darian Dixon. Perry works to the right wing against Veal. Back up top to Dixon. He'll dribble handoff. DeAndre Love. He'll work to the left elbow. Step inside. Float it up. Just short front iron. Rebound pulled down and go out of bounds off of Southeastern. Off of Joshua Fillmore. It'll belong to the Demons. Fresh 30-second clock for NSU. 15:39 left. Demons down by 21. Likely won't win this ball game, but you'd like to see them compete and maybe cut this lead down, make it a game. Don't let Southeastern run away with it. Czar Perry works to the right wing. Going to go inside. Can't, skips it all the way, turns it over. It was tipped on the pass. And Joshua Fillmore comes away with it, flips it to the left corner. Drive from there. Gonzalez, right wing to Singleton. Singleton pulls it all the way back out to Marlon Veal. 15 to shoot. Ball on the right wing. Veal dives, and he's got an easy lay-in. He's got 9. 23-point lead. 58-35. Southeastern with their biggest lead of the ball game. Into the lane, Czar Perry. Jump ball going to be the call, and we'll go back the other way. Perry got in the lane, but got tied up. He's going to check out of the ball game. C.J. Jones back in. Jones takes a extra second to go over and tap Perry. So it's actually going to stay Demon basketball. The arrow was incorrect. So the Demons will get it to DeAndre Love. He'll put it up short. Long rebound. Here comes Joshua Fillmore out with it. Going to cross to the middle, skip it right wing. Singleton will set for 3. No good, in and out. Rebound pulled down by Darian Dixon. Dixon fires it across to C.J. Jones. Jones crosses to the middle. Works with the left hand, flips it left corner. Love just keeps not shooting that 3. He shot 50% from 3 in junior college, but he won't pull the trigger for some reason against here for the Demons. Larry Owens, dribble handoff to Love. Love works off a screen. Cameron Lazar with 6 to shoot. Back up top to Love. Dribbles to the left elbow, floats it up. Front iron backboard and in for DeAndre Love. He's got 4. 58-37. Demons down 21 with 14:07 left to go. Cameron Lazar is going to harass Marlon Veal a little bit. They all look at Jay Ladner for the play call. Ladner gives it to them. Veal works right wing, Joshua Fillmore. Out long to Gonzalez. Left wing to Singleton. Back to Veal. Could have been an illegal screen on that one, and that's going to be a foul called on Cameron Lazar. Lazar will pick up his 3rd personal. Second team foul against the Demons here in the second half. 13:47 left to go. Demons are down 58-37. NSU has hit 40% from the field here in the second half. Southeastern 50%. Fillmore inside the Caps. Caps works against Owens, goes around, and he's going to get the foul on Owens. That's a lot of banging going on down low as Larry Owens picks up his first personal. So Caps will go back to the free throw line. Southeastern has owned a decided advantage at the line. This will be 18-7, the free throw disparity. As Jordan Caps will go to the line to shoot 2. First one is good. Caps has 15. Remains the only player in this ball game in double digits. 59-37. The Demons shooting 43% from the field and 43% from the free throw line. Caps misses the second. Larry Owens goes and collects that one. For Owens, that's his 4th rebound of the ball game to go along with 7 points. C.J. Jones out long on the dribble against Veal.
Help, Eddie! Eddie, help, Eddie!
No one coming open for him. Now gives it to Darian Dixon, turns it over. Here comes Caps on the run out. Caps will slam it with 2 hands. 17 for him, 61-37. Fresh 5 will get up off the bench for the Demons. C.J. Jones down the left side, scoops with the right hand, good. 4 for him, 61-39. Quickly back to Polanco, now to Veal. Veal working against Cameron Lazar, drives down the right side, fleets it over, and that's an easy lay-in for Jordan Caps. He's got 19, 63-39. Caps with 19 points. Lazar right wing, looking inside for Owens, gives it to him. On the block against Caps, back to Lazar. Bounce pass down to Owens. Double team there. Back to Lazar. He's going to take a 3. Is it? No! Not his first points of the year for Cameron Lazar as he misses the 3. Polanco fires it ahead. That was going to be intercepted by Lazar, but he kicks it out of bounds. Couldn't quite hang on to it. Making like a safety in the middle. Just rolling over and grabbing that one. Demons bring 5 fresh bodies in. Isaiah Sweeney, Caleb Stark, Czar Perry, Malik Matwire, Ishmael Lane, the 5 on the floor. Southeastern basketball inbounding from the right baseline. They get it in out long. That's D'Angelo West who's just checked in. West, 6'4", 195, the junior transfer from Jackson, Mississippi. Traveling violation called on Marlon Veal. Veal asking our lead official, Roger Schmitz, what he did. West, junior transfer from Jackson, Mississippi, out of Provine High School, Hines Community College, and Texas State. Home of former Stephen F. Austin head coach Danny Casper. Demons are going to run some weave action here. Usually what they like to do when they want to run some time off the clock. Perry, right wing to Isaiah Sweeney. Top of the key, Malik Matwire, lob inside, and that's going to be a hold on Jordan Caps. Caps will pick up his 3rd. So the Demons will line up again, 3 across at the free throw line. They get it into Sweeney quickly. He'll flip it back to Czar Perry. Left corner for 3, long. Rebound is knocked up and will be tipped off the glass, no good, by Ishmael Lane. And the rebound comes down to Southeastern ultimately. Marlon Veal will bring it into the front court. 20 to shoot, 11:47 remaining. Veal works with the right hand, steps back, a lot of crossing over, not going anywhere. Gives to D'Angelo West, back to Veal with 10 to shoot. High screen and roll with Jordan Caps. Veal will split defenders, tried to throw it over. Isaiah Sweeney slipped down and got that one. Sweeney brings into the front court. Right wing, top of the key. Malik Matwire back to Czar Perry. Left corner to Caleb Starks. Starks back out long to Perry at the top. Perry, dribble handoff. Sweeney gives to Starks. 12 to shoot. Starks gives it to Malik Matuire. Inside, that's going to be an over-the-back violation on Brandon Gonzalez. Gonzalez didn't like it, but that's an easy call. You can't go through the body of Ishmael Lane to try to knock that ball away. 11-12 left to go. Northwestern State down by 24, 63-39. We'll take a break, come back with more after this. You're listening to the Demons Sports Network.
Of the game. Today we welcome Tommy and Cindy Chester, who have been season ticket holders with NSU basketball for 20 years. Chester family, we'd like to thank you for your continued support of Northwestern State men's basketball and NSU athletics. Fans, let's give the Chesters a big Demon round of applause.
This Demon Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by State Farm agents Buddy Wood, Jim Pledger, Glenn Talbert, Mike Murphy, Linda Luck, Tommy Chester, Trey Murray, Mickey Walker, and Julie Henderson. Northwestern State down by 24 now, 63-39. Demons 15 turnovers in this ball game as they throw it into Ishmael Lane. Lane drives the right side. That's going to be a bucket and the foul. And Jordan Capps has picked up his fourth personal. Ishmael Lane with the nice drive to the right side. Lane now has 5. Capps with 4 personals. 63-41. The lead for Southeastern. By the way, got a good one in Nacogdoches. Lamar leads Stephen F. Austin 63-56. Stephen F. Austin has only lost 1 game in Nacogdoches in the last 2 seasons. And they are on the verge of losing to Lamar in that one. That would certainly help Southeastern Louisiana out. The Lions would move to 13-3 with this win, and Stephen F. Austin would move to 12-4. Nichols also on in a good one at UNO, or a home against UNO, 38-37, Nichols. Little pull out and dive action by Southeastern Louisiana. Drive on the right side, Polanco spins. Ooh, travel, didn't get called. Singleton into the corner. 3 from Gonzalez, good with 2 on the shot clock. He's got 8. 66-41, 25-point lead for Southeastern. Their biggest of the ball game. Czar Perry on the right side. They're going to try to find a way to get it inside the lane. They do. Right baseline, skips it left corner. Starks steps into a 3 from there. Good. That was good basketball right there for the Demons. Caleb Starks has 5. For Caleb Starks, that is his second made 3 in conference play in 4 attempts. And overall, just his second made 3 of the season in 14 attempts. Capps out long. He's going to drive against Ishmael Lane, feed it into the left corner. Drive from there by Polanco. Baseline pass, and that's an easy lay-in for Jordan Capps. The problem for the Demons is their secondary defense, their help defense, has not been good in this game. When the initial man gets beat and there's rotation over, they are not doing a good job of finding the next guy to come down. Lane, 15-foot jumper right baseline is no good. Starks came flying in. Lost the rebound. It went off the back of the backboard, and Southeastern comes the other way with it. Singleton back to Polanco. Top of the key to Capps. Out long to D'Angelo West. A lot of back cutting going on right now for Southeastern as Capps has it out long. With 12 to shoot. Backside lob to Polanco. He'll drive with the right hand. Spin inside. Ball is stripped, but the foul's going to be called on Isaiah Sweeney. Sweeney will pick up his first. 4th team foul against NSU. 9:13 left to go as Quentin Thomas will check back into the ball game for the Lions. So with this victory, assuming they hold on to a 24-point lead in the last 9-13, Southeastern would improve to 13-3. If Nichols falls to UNO and Stephen F. falls, that's going to be a two-way tie at the top, Nichols and Southeastern. 3 on the left wing is good for Gonzalez. Brandon Gonzalez has 11. 71-44, a 27-point lead. Demons have not led at any point in this game. Perry gives it down on the baseline. Ishmael Lane spins, goes inside, throws it away, but it's knocked away by Southeastern with 16 to shoot. Mike McConaughey still instructing, going to be coaching no matter what the score. Up 27, down 27. Mike McConaughey's steady coaching. Isaiah Sweeney on the left corner, wanting to take the 3. Now he'll drive in and just lose it out of bounds. Demons turn it over for the 16th time in this ball game. They average 17 a game. That is most in the nation.
43. Brandon here.
Polanco has it left wing as Jay Ladner basically draws a play up in the dirt over here. He's telling people where to go, what to do. Polanco guarded by Ishmael Lane. Crosses him over, works down the right side. Shot is up and good for Polanco against Lane. Lane was there, just Polanco shot it right over the top of him, and it is a 29-point lead now, 73-44. Czar Perry off the screen, works to the left side. Isaiah Sweeney left corner, drives with the right hand, back up top to Matuire. Thought about the deep 3 to Sweeney. Sweeney will drive, take it all the way, float it off glass and good. Sweeney has 9 his senior night, although he'll have one more chance to perform here at Prather Coliseum. Again, the Demons are at home at a 6 o'clock start, 6 o'clock on Wednesday against Nichols, the current league leaders. Out long, D'Angelo West holds, 7:40 left to go in this one, 73-46. And again, we're going to have Gonzalez against Ishmael Lane. Crosses over once, works with the left hand, takes it inside. Shot is up and good for Gonzalez, past Lane. 13 for Brandon Gonzalez, as that's twice in a row now. Lane's trying to guard a smaller player who has got good dribble penetration skills. Screen and roll, Czar Perry takes it down the left side. Turnaround floater is up, back iron, tip up Ishmael Lane. Lane's got 7, 75-48, Lane with the tip. And we're going to have a foul on Malik Matuire. And that will take us to our under 8 media timeout. Matuire has his 3rd personal. 7 minutes exactly left to go. Demons down 75-48. We'll take a break, come back with more after this on the Demons Sports Network.
49. Enjoy a clean and fresh Hampton bed and free Wi-Fi, and wake up each morning to their free hot breakfast. NSU basketball and Hampton Inn, a dream team.
Now his main camera guy sitting right in front of him has been dancing like crazy to the band. I've got to say, I enjoyed the heck out of that. Thumbs up to that kid. David Antilli uses students to help produce the ball games. If you're watching this replay on NSU TV, just know that the man behind all of this fantastic stuff you see is David Antilli, my dutiful statistician and engineer for football games. Demons are going to come out in the 3-2 zone. They brought in Vontae Ott and Jacob Guest. Out long Polanco. 12 to shoot. Back to Singleton into the corner. 3 on the way from there is an air ball long. The rebound is offensive but out of bounds by Brandon Gonzalez. But students, actually I saw during the women's game, Demon center Ishmael Lane was shooting some video. So he was out shooting video, getting some work done during the Lady Demons game. Game 1 of this matchup. Lady Demons unfortunately had a chance, cut it to 2, but ultimately lost by 10. Vontae Ott out long with 14 to shoot. Back to Jones right wing. Jones will drive with the left hand, slip right through, miss the lay-in, rebound to Darian Dixon. He hits the bucket and he's fouled. Foul called on Eddie Polanco is his second, so Darian Dixon, the freshman, has 5. And you know, it's hard to imagine if you've watched Demon basketball that there's a lot of talent out here and just a lot of young guys. And that's the thing that I think everyone finds so hard to believe. You know, this was a team that was supposed to be a lot of young guys being mentored by the likes of Devontae Hall and Jalen West, but with the departure of both of those guys, the Demons became exceptionally young and no real leaders on the team. They get it inside to Polanco, back out, top of the key 3. That one is good for Quentin Thomas. He's got 4. 78-51. But this is an exceptionally young team, 5th youngest team in the nation. You look on the floor right now, there is one guy on the floor right now that played basketball for the Demons last year, and that's Jacob Guest, who just fires a 3 and it rattles home for him. Guest's first points of the ball game. 78-54. Demons stay in their 3-2 zone, just trying to shorten this game a little bit. They work it inside, layup up and in for Brandon Gonzalez. He's got 15, makes it 80-54 with 5:15 remaining. Ball out long, now Guest again, fires from the free throw line, no good. Rebound tipped by 2 Southeastern players to Darian Dixon, then he loses it as he falls down. Rebound comes out to Eddie Polanco. Polanco will drive all the way, shot is up, no good. Rebound tipped by Vontae Ott. He'll come away with it. Ott will bring it into the front court. Ott takes it down the lane, scoops, and he's fouled. Foul called on Brandon Gonzalez. That is his 4th. 4:54 left to go in this one, but you look on the floor, Darian Dixon, true freshman. Larry Owens, true freshman. C.J. Jones, true freshman. Vontae Ott, true freshman. Jacob Guest, the only guy that's got any experience. Vontae Ott knocks down the free throw. 80-55 with 4:54 remaining. Second one is missed by Vontae Ott. Marlon Veal back in at the point guard spot. Keep Charleston back in as well. Veal works to the left wing, 4:40 left to go. Demons down 25. They get it right wing. In the hands of D'Angelo West. He'll drive in. He's fouled before the shot. Not free throws yet. Foul called on Jacob Guest as his first. I thought they said it was on the floor. Yeah, it's on the floor, and it's the 6th foul, so it'll be sideline out of bounds. So Southeastern will inbound with 4.5 left to go. Demons will try to regroup to take on the Nichols Colonels coming in Wednesday at 6, and then they'll finish their season next Saturday on the road in Conway against Central Arkansas. Central Arkansas had a late buzzer beater to beat Abilene Christian earlier. They get it in the right corner. 3 on the way from there is long. Rebound Vontae Ott. Ott races into the front court with it. Down the left side of the lane, goes up off glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Southeastern. Out to Marlon Veal. Veal will go behind the back, through the legs to Gonzalez, and he traveled. And we'll have our under 4 media timeout. 3:58 left to go. Northwestern State down 80-55. We'll take a break, come back with more after this on the Demon Sports Network.
They know telecommunications, they know Natchitoches and Sabine parishes, and they are committed to both. They actively support Northwestern State and its communities. Your dollars stay in the communities they serve with CP Tel.
I get those goosebumps every time.
.58 left to go in this one. Northwestern State down 80-55. The Demons, and again, this is, I'll kind of stress this. So Northwestern State puts back in what amounts to somewhat of a starting five. If you think about it, Czar Perry, Malik McGuire, DeAndre Love, Ishmael Lane, Isaiah Sweeney, certainly five guys you would expect to find on the floor to end the game. But even then, those guys are Czar Perry has only had 8 games of conference experience. Malik McGuire coming off a knee injury. DeAndre Love wasn't here and only played in 9 games so far. As Ishmael Lane drives the right side, he's fouled by Gonzalez, and he's fouled out. So Brandon Gonzalez's night is done. He will have to check out of the ball game, and Jordan Capps will check back in. Southeastern shooting 62% from the field in this one. The Demons are not doing poorly offensively, 45%, nothing wrong with that. But 16 turnovers have been converted into 27 points off turnovers, and that's the difference in this ball game. Demons, who are one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the country, have done a nice job with that. They've got 11 offensive rebounds. That has led to 14 second chance points, but 27 points off turnovers as Ishmael Lane hits 1 of 2. Lane is now just 2 of 5 from the free throw line. 3:39 left. Demons down 80-56. Southeastern going to run some clock here. Capps out long. A lot of back cutting going on, and Capps just throws it away.
Please don't act like that's Keith's fault.
Charleston was cutting on the back cut. Capps tried to throw it to him and threw it wide of him, and Jay Ladner telling him he needs to take responsibility for that as they go inside, and Capps has just fouled out. So Jordan Capps turned it over and then fouls out of the ball game right behind Brandon Gonzalez. That will send Ishmael Lane to the free throw line to shoot a pair, as Eddie Polanco will check back into the ball game.
Checking in number 10, Eddie Polanco. On the line, number 20.
So Ishmael Lane 2 for 5 from the charity stripe. He's been very good from the stripe, 72% in conference play. But a little bit off in this one. See if he can get to double-digit points here. First one is good. Ishmael Lane's got 9. 80-57. 3:17 left to go. Second free throw from Lane. Rattles in and out, no good. Marlon Beal will clear the rebound. 3:13 left. Demons are back at home. Coming up on Wednesday, it's a 6 o'clock start. A 6 o'clock start on Wednesday for the Demons against Nicholls State. Drive from the right side, and that's going to be a foul call. That'll be the 7th foul on the Demons as Czar Perry picks up his second, and that'll be 1-and-1 free throws with 2:56 left. First matchup between these two teams was 85-58. We're on that pace right now with 2:56 remaining. Demons just have not had good matchups against Southeastern. The Lions shooting 62% from the field. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good for D'Angelo West. 81-57. Lions trying to compete for a Southland Conference championship here. They knock down both. Actually, if they win this game, which they obviously will, that'll be the most wins in Southland Conference play for the Lions since they won the Southland championship back in 04-05. Lob inside to Metoyer. Catch and finish. Off the pass from Ishmael Lane. Malik Metoyer's got 7. Nice high-low basketball by the Demons. 82-59 with 2.5 left to go. Polanco has it out long. And that's going to be a foul on Malik Metoyer. Metoyer will pick up his 4th. With 2:29 left. We certainly don't need this game to go any longer than it already is. It's a 23-point lead for Southeastern. You don't need to be fouling at the 3-point line. So Polanco will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Front end is no good. Malik Metoyer will clear that rebound. Czar Perry will bring it into the front court with 2:23 left, and the Demons down 23. Isaiah Sweeney on the right side. They go inside to Ishmael Lane. Marlon Veal just takes it from him. If he doesn't get that ball, as Veal will go between defenders, he'll drive down, flip it in the right corner, and they'll throw it all the way back out. Clock will go under 2 minutes left to go. Veal left wing to Thomas. Out to Charleston. Around right wing. D'Angelo West back to Veal. Nope. He's going to hold on to it. Drive with the left hand. Step back. Long 2 on the way. Misses. Rebound will go out of bounds. It'll belong to the Demons. Minute 48 left. NSU will bring back in Jacob Guest, Darian Dixon, Cameron Lazar, and Larry Owens. So Isaiah Sweeney on his quote-unquote senior night will leave. Marlon Veal will check out of the ball game, be replaced by Joshua Fillmore. Marlon Veal, 9 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 turnovers, and 2 steals. His final line with a minute 42 remaining. Perry up top to Larry Owens. Owens will dribble down the right side, throw it away. Tried to throw it back out to Lazar in the front court. Drive and a layup up and good with the scoop by Quentin Thomas. He's got 6. 84-59 with a minute 20 left to go. Czar Perry out long. Clock will go under 20 to shoot. Demons getting set up. Larry Owens comes up, sets the high screen for Czar Perry. 12 to shoot. Perry back to Guest. Goes inside, turns it over. Charleston then turns it back over. Into the corner, Perry, he'll fire a 3 from there. Front iron no good. Larry Owens tips the rebound to himself. Spins baseline, gets the bucket and the foul. Larry Owens gets the foul on Charleston, and he's fouled out of this ball game. 3 different guys have fouled out. Keep in mind, Southeastern's really only played 8 guys in this game. And the Demons have fouled out 3 of the 5. In this, 3 of the 8, I should say. 3 of the 8 have fouled out of this ball game for Southeastern. They did slip 1 more in there here in the second half. D'Angelo West. Owens completes the 3-point play. He's got 10 points.
Motion!
84-62. 50 seconds left to go. Cameron Lazar will work against Joshua Fillmore. Fillmore in the front court. They're just taking their time, as they should, Southeastern. Out long, Quentin Thomas. He'll drive against Czar Perry. Ooh, pushed off, not called. Right elbow jumper is good. 8 points for Quentin Thomas. 86-62. Shot clock and game clock, about 5-second difference. Would love to see Cameron Lazar get a shot up here. Perry skips it left wing to Guest. Deep 3 from him from the left wing is an air ball, and the rebound pulled down. Mike McConnell just shakes his head. No shot clock, so Southeastern will be able to dribble this one out. And your final score will be 86-62. Southeastern will take care of this one as the clock gets dribbled out, and Northwestern State will fall to 1-15 in Southland Conference play. Northwestern State falls 86-62. Back with